Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My dear students of class 7 and all my dear online viewers, welcome all of you from Chattogram Online School. This is Nurul Aziz, assistant teacher, English, Krishna Kumari City Corporation Girls High School. My dear students, you all know we have already finished our regular syllabus of English for today. Also, we have finished our revised syllabus. And now you are doing your assignments. This is fourth assignment. So you are doing all your assignment activities well, and today I'm going to discuss a grammar topic for you that is related to your fourth assignment. So hope you will enjoy this class and you are ready with your necessary writing notebooks and materials. So let's start our today's class. First of all, as usual, you see some pictures. From this picture, you will find some sentences here to discuss. You see, we have written 4 sentences here and there are 4 images. What you need to think about the mistakes in these sentences. Do you think there are mistakes in these sentences? Korim and Rohim is friend. They plays with balloon. They goes to school together. Sometimes they quarrels. Do you think there is mistake in these sentences? To me, there are mistakes of verbs. So if we want to correct or write the correct form of verbs, we need to think about tense, subject, number, everything you have to consider. So doing these activities mean you are doing right form of verbs. You are using right form of verbs. Today's lesson is right form of verbs. We will discuss present tense. So my dear students, let's learn the outcomes of our today's lesson. After the end of the lesson, you will be able to use correct form of verbs in relation with time and subject. Apply present tense and non-finite verbs. Explain rules of subject-verb agreement. Speak with grammatical accuracy. These are the outcomes of our today's lesson. I will basically discuss some important basic rules of present tense, right form of verbs. And let's see how we can do this. You will find some images related with the sentences here. First one, if the subject is singular, the verb will be singular. So this is very common, this is very basic. You see here, the boy be playing, that means is playing now. So the boy is singular and the verb should be in singular. That means the boy is playing. In the next image, you see 2 boys. That means the boys be playing. What should be the verb? The boys are playing. Here, the subject is plural and the verb should be in plural form. Let's see another rule. If the subject is third person singular number, the verb will be singular. Here you see, he always read the Holy Quran. So the subject here, he is third person singular number, and there is always. Always indicates his habitual activities. That is why this is in present simple tense. So in that case you have to add any s or es with the main verb in present simple tense. He always reads the Holy Quran. Now you see Mr. John helped them. This is his habit to help someone. So Mr. John helps them. So this is third person singular number. That is why we have added an s with the main verb. If the subject is the plus an adjective, the plus an adjective means this is plural common noun. The rich, the poor, etc. The plus adjective, that means the subject is in plural form. So that means a particular class of people. In that case the verb should be in plural form. Here you see the rich, be not always happy. You have to use a plural be verb here. In the image you see this rich man, he has money but he is not happy. So we can say the rich are not always happy. And in the next picture you see the boys are laughing. So this is their natural smile. So you can say the poor laugh from heart. So here you see the subject is in plural form. The poor in general, all the poor. The rich in general, all the rich people. So these are plural subject. That is why the verb should be in plural form. Here you don't need to change the verb because this is in plural form. Next rule, if an action is happening around now, the verb will be in present continuous tense. You see here the students are learning in the classroom and this is happening now. That is why this is in present continuous tense. So in that case we have to remember the structure, how we can write present continuous tense. We know the subject plus am is are plus verb plus ing. This is the structure of present continuous tense. So we have to use this here. The students dash learn in the classroom. That means we have to write the students are learning in the classroom. The students here are plural subject. So you have to add a plural V verb are plus verb plus ing. So the students are learning in the classroom. And you see here we have another rule. The adverbs just now, ever, never, yet, not yet, still, lately, already, recently. These are adverbs. If you see these adverbs in sentences, in that case, you have to think that the subject, the verb is in present perfect tense. So what you need to do, you have to remember the structure here. I just to receive your letter. In that case, you don't need to write the to or the preposition before the verb. So what is the correct answer here? I have just received your letter. This is structure: subject plus have or has plus first participle of the main verb. So I have just received your letter. Again, we have another explanation of present perfect tense. This is if there is emphasis on the result of an action already done, the verb will be in present perfect. The action that has already been done indicates present perfect. The result of an action. I just finished the job. So apply the structure. I have just finished the job. Here you see she become a graduate. You see the girl wearing a graduate cap and gown. So she has become a graduate. She is third person singular number, that is why we have written has. This is singular and the first participle of the verb become. So she has become a graduate. Next, if there is emphasis on the duration of an action being done, an activity is going on, and there is a mention of the duration of this activity, how long, from how long this activity is going on, the verb will be present perfect continuous. An activity that started before and it is still being done, it is still continuing. In that case, you have to think it to be present perfect continuous tense. So there is an indication of that duration of an action for 2 hours. For 2 hours. That means the action started 2 hours back and it is still continuing. That is why this is present perfect continuous tense. So apply the structure. I have been reading the book for 2 hours. This is present perfect continuous tense. You have to write after the subject have been or has been plus verb plus ing. So I have been reading the book for 2 hours. Present perfect continuous tense. My dear students, we have discussed some of the basic rules of right form of verbs from present tense. These rules will help you to do your fourth assignments where there is a right form of verbs activity for you. Hope you will do it well. And now we have some sentences for you. Let's see if we can answer these sentences. First one, I visit my parents twice a month. This is a habit, you can say this is a regular activity that I visit my parents twice a month. So this is of course in present simple. So you have to write the verb accordingly. He usually do his homework in his room. So there is the subject is in third person singular number, and of course there is usually that indicates this is in present simple. So you have to write the verb with s or es because the subject is in third person singular number. What snakes eat. There is an interrogative. That is why you have to write a do verb as auxiliary. So, what snakes eat? Snakes is in plural form. That is why you have to write do. What do snakes eat? It rained for 2 hours. There is a mention of a duration of an action. That is why this is in present perfect continuous tense. And in E, you see the sun rise in the east. This is very common to you. All of you can do it. Think about it. I'm going to help you. It may rain today. There is a modal verb may. So if you see a modal verb after the subject and the verb should be in present form. I read the book recently. There is recently. So what should be the tense here? That should be present perfect because there is recently. Emphasis on the result of an action. So let's see the answer. I visit my parents twice a month. The verb should not be changed because I is in first person and this is in present simple. So the verb will remain unchanged. I visit my parents twice a month. B. He usually does his homework in his room. So the verb should be does. Again, C. What do snakes eat? It has been raining for 2 hours. It has been raining for 2 hours. The sun rises in the east. It may rain today. I have read the book recently. So these are the model answers, model evaluation activities for you. You have to do this kind of activities in your fourth assignment. Hope you have understood this class and you will do well in your next endeavor. Thank you very much for your time. Wish you all the best. Please stay at home, stay safe.